with Ian and me. Hey guys, we have a very, 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 very special guest tonight. Our guest of honor is none other than Fancy Ray. We are tickled to death. Our special musical guest tonight is MCVL. And now, the man of the hour, it's Ian!
Where's everybody's bottles? How do we do it? How do we deal with a sober crew? Everybody's sober tonight. That's unreal. Hey, everybody, welcome down to Fancy Ray's show. No, it's not. Welcome down to Drinking with Ian. How you doing? Me too. Put your hands together for our shot tour of the stars, Neil. And of course, to make this episode extra fancy, put your hands together for the bartender stars, Mr. Ollie Stench.
How you guys doing tonight? You ready for the shot? All right. Tonight's shot is really simple to make. It's called the shot formerly known as. And to make the shot formerly known as, you take a shot of Phillips UV grape flavored vodka, and you take a shot of cranberry juice. You add a little ice. And what do we do? Shake it. Then what do we do? We strain it. And one of the simplest shots I've ever made. The shot formerly known as Shots on the House!
As always, please hold on. We're having our lovely and talented servants bring it out right now and get ready for the shot formerly known as... All right, everybody, the shot formerly known as on 3. 1, 2, 3, salute! All right. I said all right. All right, now, I can tell after this you're feeling good, and I know somebody who's feeling good right now is Neil, our chanteur. His star has been rising at a much faster rate than mine, and it pisses me off. Tell me about this, Neil.
Well, as all of you know, I sing the theme song on the show. Yeah, thank you. But I've been traveling around a lot and doing a lot of singing, and I've been doing a lot of recording lately.
Really?
Actually, yeah. So
Awesome. Yeah.
I actually have a very big career. I'm pretty big in Germany. Well, I'm big everywhere, but
Yeah. He's big in my Pennsylvania.
yeah. My apparently there's a tribe in the Gobi Desert that can't live without my music.
And I hear that you've been throwing together product for him.
I have. The show has really inspired me,
Yeah.
and I've come up with. Well, I guess we can take a look at it and.
Everybody, let's watch along.
For years, you've known him as one of the greatest vocal artists of our time. Grammy attendee and chanteur for Drinking with Ian, Neil. Now you can own the ultimate collection of Neil's greatest hits in one box set. A collection so powerful and loaded with raw emotion, it can only be called Neil Gold. Could forget such timeless classics as Drinking with Ian. Ballad of Drinking with Ian and the Green Berets. Drinking with Ian, the reprise. A personal favorite of Hitler. Drinking with Ian's Diary of Anne Frank. It's the American classic, Drinking with Ian Doodle Dandy.
Drinking with Ian.
That's right. This solid gold collection carries all the hits from Neil's 137 album career. 4 CDs, an entire 9 hours of Neil magic. Neil Gold impresses even the best. Just hear these reviews. I thought this was supposed to be Neil Sedaka's greatest hits. Dylan Hicks. Filth. Complete filth. P.S. Neil, call me. Simon Cowell. And on his deathbed, Freddie Mercury was quoted to say, "Man, I wish I could have had a piece of that." This collection is only available through Grain of Salt Records.
Allow me to touch you, as so many of you have touched me.
Order today. And coming soon, Neil does the best of Negro spirituals.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I couldn't be happier that you've reached this pinnacle of fame, Neil.
It's been a roller coaster of excitement. I mean, it's been pretty fabulous and a lot of fun. Thanks for taking me along for the ride, though.
I'm glad you could be here.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am today.
It's so true. Round of applause for Neil. All right, we're midway through our 3rd season, and I've been trying to get our next guest on since episode 1. Put your hands together for the most handsome man in America, the chocolate human orchid, Fancy Ray!
I am the best looking man in comedy. Oh, no, this is true. I am to beauty what money was to Howard Hughes. My beauty's like a jet airplane. It takes off to the sky. I look in the rearview mirror and say, my. My beauty's like a rainbow. At the end's a pot of gold. Look inside a baby, see something your mama never told. It'll make your knees freeze, your bladder split, your big toe shooting your boot. Spend 24 hours with me. That child's one heck of a hoot. I dance in the morning, party all night. Wake up feeling Cadillac style, looking like a star ever so bright. Now you see Fancy Ray, you must laugh, dance, and holler. I dress clean, I smell good, and my face worth $50 million. Thank you so much.
And I brought this down as a reminder of the old set. From,
Man, that's
down
my
with
old suit I used to wear right there. Super fly, I want to get live. If I was any good looking, I could have to cry.
Oh, man, we don't want that. No, not you, Fancy. You don't get depressed, do you?
No, I don't get depressed. I get happy. Because, you know, when it's hard being as good looking as I am, y'all.
We can only imagine. We can only imagine.
Some of y'all ain't realizing how good looking I am. Ian, I look so good. Other day I blew myself a kiss in the mirror and the mirror got pregnant.
Oh.
I am the best looking man in comedy.
I don't need to ask any questions, do I?
No, whatever you ask, you'll get an answer to,
Hell
my
yeah.
brother.
All right, so Ray, thanks again for showing up tonight.
Man, it's truly my pleasure. You know, I did my cable access show for a long time, and in many ways,
Get Down With It?
Get Down With It, the Fancy Ray show.
Oh.
Ain't none of y'all ever seen the doggone show before, but we set the stage.
Wait,
and
so that's not true. I mean, come on.
I bet a lot more of the viewers out there know me from the TV commercials.
Yeah. Fancy Ray has been a very in-demand pitchman for the last couple of years.
If you got bad credit, no credit, even the bankruptcy, I can put you in the vehicle today.
All right, so let's take it back when you were a young Fancy Ray.
Uh-huh.
How did you get started?
Well, I remember my first day in school. The teacher, all the students introduced themselves. And I don't know what hit me, but I leaped out of my seat and I said, I'm Fancy Ray, the prettiest thing in this class. She said to me, young man, if you're entertained, why don't you come up here in front of the room? Woo, next thing you know, I had a 2-drink minimum, 3 backup girls.
And how did Minneapolis treat you? You lived here for a good long time.
I grew up, a lot of folks come here from all over the place. I actually was raised here in the well, you know, we're drinking with Ian, and you know what? I don't have a drink right now.
What's up with that?
It's called Drinking with Ian. It's called Drinking with Ian.
There we go.
You know what? I don't have very many men look at me and say, let's get him a shot. I am the best looking man in comedy. This is Ian right here, y'all.
So yeah, you spent a lot of time here in Minneapolis, and it treated you well, didn't it? I mean,
They treated me very well. I remember like most boys play like G.I. Joe Tonka trucks. Me, I had a Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
Barbie doll.
Yeah.
You gotta play with Barbie.
Nothing wrong with that.
Every day after school, you can see me at the end of my block with my Barbie doll saying, you gotta make me some money. My. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's the shot formerly known as. That was the shot of the night tonight.
Hey, you know what? I want to dedicate this shot to all the beautiful people here tonight. Wait a minute. Don't everybody clap, because everybody in here ain't beautiful now.
So yeah, you were in town working comedy clubs, doing the show.
A lot of folks don't know the whole background. I've had the pleasure. I did a cable action show for years. I've worked with the biggest names in show business. I've opened concerts for Chris Rock, the legendary Richard Pryor.
Oh.
Yes. And we did a cable action show. The cable action show was fantastic because we did something that was very unique at the time. From 1989 to 1999, I produced the show on the Minneapolis Television Network called The Get Down With It Show, also known as Fancy Ray Show. And we had the biggest names and talent personalities. We had everyone on from like Bootsy Collins to
Bootsy!
Al Green. And I'm not name dropping. I'm just telling the quality of entertainment that we had on the program.
It was huge. Because I remember when I moved here 10 years ago, or 12 now, and this was, I would just say, I don't care if Hardcastle and McCormick's on. I'm watching Fancy Ray. Didn't matter what was on actual networks. I'm watching Fancy Ray.
Yeah.
But I was like, screw that stuff. I want to watch Fancy Ray.
What drugs were you doing 10, 12 years ago, man?
PCP. Who wasn't? It was 10 years ago. 95 was great for it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, Fancy, it was great. And this is what made me want to go, well, Fancy Ray's out of town. Ain't nobody else picking up the baton. I better step up, and I better try to be fancy, too.
You know what? If you was good looking, I'd be in trouble right now.
I know.
I'm drinking with Ian right now, y'all.
So yeah, now you're in LA now. Like all the big stars leave us. They don't hang out for very long.
Well, no, I'm still here. What it is, I'm based in Los Angeles because I'm out there trying to get big because I'm representing Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I'm out there. Now, I'm gonna tell you a true story. When I got to LA, the first audition I went for, it was for a preacher. I got the spot. Boom! Boom! Second audition was for a preacher. Boom! Got the spot. Third audition, I was playing the pimp. Boom! How many women said boom out there? And I ain't got damn work since. And LA has been beyond fantastic. I just want to say that it's an incredible thing, and it's fun to come back here. I still have the advertising agency here in the Twin Cities. We got a bunch of clients. Lickety Split, the Skyway Show.
He's got to get the pitch in.
Now, a lot of y'all, I got in trouble for that one Lickety Split ad. Y'all see that one I did the Crocodile Hunter?
Oh yeah.
I was like, good day, mates. Today we're going to Ultimate Adult Adventure at Lickety Split Adult Bookstore.
What happened? Was the man trying to keep you down, Fancy?
A lot of folks don't know the Discovery Channel, which owns Animal Planet, threatened to sue me over that commercial.
Did they think you were Steve Irwin? Did they really think it was you?
They said, take it off the air. A lawyer from New York City actually said this. They said, take the commercial off the air because they're afraid that people might confuse me for the actual Crocodile Hunter. It could happen, man.
And to me, I say, my. That don't make no sense.
And as you know, in 1998, I was on the ballot for the Minnesota governor's race.
Very true.
Let me ask y'all a question. Don't just say this because I'm prettying up here. By applause, how many people here voted for Fancy Ray for governor by applause? Really?
I actually
really?
did. I actually did.
Really? Let me ask y'all a better question. How many folks here tonight wish they would have voted for Fancy Ray for governor? I took a little stand for black kids and white kids and yellow kids. Prosperity for all Minnesotans. That's what I'm talking about.
And what kind of loser did you lose to?
Jesse, the booby body, Veroso, what?
I forget.
He made Ventura.
Vermicelli.
He
Yeah.
got me mad. When he got in office, he came out with this t-shirt that said, "My governor can kick your governor's ass." I want to come out with my own t-shirt. It says, "Fancy Ray can kick Jesse's ass." And then the back is going to read, "Ooh, in a beauty contest."
And now you moved to California where the Terminator is there.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I love Arnold. I think Arnold's a great, great governor.
he's not watching the show. You don't get to kiss his ass.
Oh, then, walk Arnold.
Fancy Ray, do you have any words of wisdom for our people before we close it out tonight?
Yes, I do have a word of wisdom for the people out there tonight. I said, if you need a word of wisdom right now, I want to talk to you right now. Can I talk to you right now? I said, if life is hard and it's getting you down, tune in to Ian and turn it around. Come up here real quick. Come up here. This is my boy, y'all. This is Trayvon. Say hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best looking man in comedy, Fancy Ray! Thank you, man.
Andrea, my baby. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. My.
Fancy Ray has to get on the fancy jet. All right, now, believe it or not, Fancy Ray is not the only person with some words of wisdom. I want to welcome up the second best looking man in comedy, Mr. Haiku Jim.
Thanks, everybody. Needless to say, this one goes out to Fancy Ray. Television icon and friend of Drinking with Ian. Millions adore him. Ray is cable's mighty oak. We are just saplings. Back to you, Ian.
Ladies and gentlemen, IQ Jim. We gotta take a break from all this good TV. We'll be right back. Oh, he's so fancy, he made me lose my voice.
The Drinking with Ian crowd very easily led. They will buy little plastic, those things you put on your finger that are like little rubber monsters. These are drunken, stupid, idiotic, smelly people with a lot of money.
Drop us a line at sponsorship@drinkingwithian.com and make it happen. Turn on, tune in, and drink up. www.drinkingwithian.com.
All right, we have a short film for you tonight. I hope you'll like it. It's called Mimes of the Prairie. It's by John Hanson. Let's take a look.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all of the difference, because that wood was full of mimes. Robert Frost.
There is a first time for everything, a first time of discovery, a time of possibilities, and to the early settlers of the American frontier, that time seemed upon them. As long as you were brave, and tall, and male, and white, America spread before you like a cake, or an Indian-covered pizza. In 1870, America found itself at a crossroads. In the past lay the bloody Civil War. In the future, a seemingly endless expansion all the way to the Pacific Ocean, and further for those willing to tread water. As a new nation was forged, two peoples, or possibly three peoples, clashed together on the American frontier. On the one hand, there were the Native American Indians, the Sioux, and the Pawnee, who found themselves pushed further and further from their native lands. Then there were the settlers from the east, carrying guns and pianos and shit. And finally the mimes. Small, strange French people who continually pretended to pull an imaginary rope, or at being trapped in an invisible box of some kind.
Bien, au commencement, les mimes de votre Ouest américain étaient gentils mais mal comprendre. Les mimes étaient totalement ouverts dans l'appareil mais qui étaient rudes et sans croissant. Les mimes utilisaient le bison total. Le pot de bison, ils ont prêté dedans sur leur maillot tendu et noir. Et le pot aussi était utilisé dans leur visage pour le maquillage blanche. Et les intestins de bison, ils ont préparé dans un potage horrible. Il s'appelle le potage, un potage d'intestins de bison. Okay, is this all? I'm tired of the American sheets.
At one point, there was a mime for every 8 settlers on the open prairie, or every 6 settlers if you count horses as settlers. Conflict with the settlers was inevitable, though at first there was hope that they could live alongside each other in peaceful coexistence.
Dear Marta, I look forward to your arrival here on the frontier. Meg has fixed up the wagon's guest room for you. Do not worry about the mimes as we live alongside each other in peaceful coexistence. Yours in temperance, Thaddeus Wainwright, June 17th, 1873.
As the afternoon progressed on, the mime's attempts to cause wonderment and awaken the child within wore on the settlers' patience.
Dear Marta, sweet, merciful Jesus, how I hate them mimes. I do miss you and your kind face and hats made of cornbread. Thaddeus Wainwright, later that same day, June 17th, 1873.
He was George Armstrong Custer's cartographer, and the only man of his company to survive the Battle of Little Bighorn, a feat he was never fully able to explain. At the age of 110, just 1 year prior to his death in 1968, C. Johnson granted this rare interview.
I'll tell you about George Custer. He was always out there digging for green gold, if you know what I mean. I still got it. Yeah, I still got it. See, I'm in a box. See? I'm in a box.
The mimes of the Old West were there in the Midwestern towns that were the stepping-off place for Western expansion. They were present as the wagon trains moved across the plain. They were chased by Indians who mistook them for small, hornless antelope. Their story is a story of us all, especially those of us who are mimes.
Mimes of the Prairie, everybody! By John Hanson. That was actually part of the 48-hour film festival. That's unreal. All right, everybody, we'll be back in a couple seconds with MCVL!
Attention, you are approaching the end of the moving sidewalk. Watch your step as you leave the moving sidewalk.
Oh, what we're living in, let me tell ya. And it's a world that man can eat at all.
Now, life is a big old Sunday, and everybody, I can only think of one cherry to put on top. Put your hands together for the freshest crew out of the 612, MCVL!
What up?
Yo, born in the age of immortal MCs, and I roll with a crew. Let me count 1, 2, 3. Yo, 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3. Shake control of the mic with a vicious sleeve. And I'm built like a tall bomb. I pass through ribbon, built a shrine and a temple to Russell Simmons. I'm a work the whip like I was made behind to bring the peanut with the stick up in your Calvin. Now I'm kung fu ripping like the G.I. Joe, but that's a simple fact that you already know. If no one's at the battle, the other's MC and pull a lyric from the anthem, bring it into the beat. I saw you looking for a lyric in the lost and found, but you were thinking better call it
and gentlemen, the only two MCs and one DJ that are fit for Drinking with Ian gear. And you guys have been pimped. Let's put your hands together for MCVL. And I would like to thank Fancy Ray. That's Drinking with Ian tonight. We'll see you next time.
Drinking with Ian is proud to have the following as sponsors.
Pizza Luce with free delivery until 2:30 a.m., 3:30 on weekends. Download our menu at pizzaluce.com. Pizza Luce, the only pizza for Drinking with Ian. A portion of Drinking with Ian is sponsored by The Onion, America's finest news source, and the AV Club, bringing you reviews and commentary on the arts and entertainment scene. Available at newsstands throughout the Twin Cities and online at theonion.com and avclub.com. Tatters Clothing, where the square get hip and the hip get famous. Stop in today and check out the great variety of clothes and accessories from the 20s to today. Located in the Lynn Lake neighborhood of Minneapolis, the Hip Strip. Phillips Union, whiskey as you know it is history. Revolution Smooth, ask for it by name and please enjoy in moderation. Drinking with Ian is nothing without our sponsors. Please support them.
I said, if life is hard and it's getting you down, tune into Ian and turn it around.